Okay, guess what, you guys? Okay, so this isn't something new to me, but it's something new to you guys. Um, so for about 2 weeks now, my knee has been killing me. This is going on to therapy already, just to let you guys know. So my knee has been killing me, absolutely in pain. Okay, but I just pushed through my day. Anyway, finally, this past Thursday, I told my grandma I couldn't take it. I'm not going to school today, but take me to the doctor when you're done with work. So we go to the doctors. The doctor's all like doing. He's like here's your knee. He's like feeling around it and stuff. He's like, oh, it looks okay to me. Just some minor swollen, but anyway, we're gonna send you the X-rays just to make sure, okay? So I'm like, whatever. So I go to take X-rays, and then the X-ray guy gives me this paper back. And the paper says, under diagnosis, it says traumatic injury to knee. And I'm like, oh hell no. It's not no fucking traumatic injury to no my damn knee. Then yeah. Okay, so then he's like, oh yeah, we don't really know what's wrong with your knee or anything, but yeah. So maybe we're gonna schedule an MRI for you some other time, but yeah, we don't know yet. So yeah. So later that night, or let's see, that was Thursday. So later that night, he calls, and he tells me, he calls and says, oh, we finally read the X-rays. Which I'm thinking to myself, like, really? What the heck? I thought you read them earlier. It's like, yeah, we finally read the X-rays, and turns out that you popped out your kneecap. And I'm like, what? Okay. Well, oh wait, sorry, I kind of got ahead of myself. After he said that, he's like, oh yeah, we'll schedule for an MRI sometime. I'm like, oh, okay. So what do I do about my knee pain? He's like, oh, we'll just give you another knee brace, because I already have a knee brace. But then, yeah. So I'm like, okay. So first they give me one of these, like, big ass knee braces. Like, they're like this long, okay? And they're gray, and they're called universal knee braces, and I'm not exactly sure, but whatever. And it immobilizes your knee, which means it can't move. So I'm like, oh, I can't move my knee, and I have to walk around school like this. No. And he's like, oh, yeah, can I have crutches if I'm gonna have to use this? He's like, oh no. And then he like tells the nurse to like go get a different knee brace. And he says like this long name, I don't even know what it's called. So then she comes back and she brings me this knee brace. Okay, and I'm like, I already have that one. He's like, oh no, this one's gonna help you. This one is bigger. Okay, this one is like 3 sizes bigger. Really? Whatever. And then he calls and tells me I popped out my kneecap and all that other junk. And then the orthopedic doctor person is gonna call, and yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, and I can't do CrossFit anymore. So yeah, I just felt like sharing that with the whole world, that I can't do CrossFit anymore because I popped out my kneecap, and I have to go meet with the orthopedic person, orthopedist, whatever he's called, I don't know. Then we're gonna have to find out if I need surgery, because they said whenever you pop out your kneecap, you probably tore ligaments. I'm like, what the hell? But then yeah. And that's all about my rant about my popped out kneecap. Yeah. Goodbye! Bye 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 bye.